What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of BurlyFishing and another unboxing, unbagging, unpackaging on the channels. We got a package delivered to the BurlyFishing home that includes a heck ton of baits that I'm supposed to be testing out or checking out to maybe sway my opinion, previously stated opinion that has occurred in previous unboxings. We'll get to who that company is, what they sent me, and if it's actually good or not. Stay tuned for that here in just a second. If you guys like content like this, unboxings, reviews, comparisons, and fishing videos, you might want to stay tuned to the channel. So consider subscribing, smash a like on the video, and ring that notification bell so you can see when we post more videos. All right, so let's get to today's topic. There is a company out there that I've encountered twice in the past so far and just have had no luck on. That brand was Vexan. So if you guys remember me talking about Vexan, you might remember something like this bait right here. This is called the Vexan Knockin', something like that, which is a square bill that swims sideways. And you can even see kind of the lip right there is to the side and slightly on angle. So it doesn't swim right. And it's not tunable, so you're kind of just stuck with it. That came in an MTB box. And then we had this one. It's a spinnerbait from Vexan. Just like an interesting looking fish head to it. It's also got this interesting skirt that has these little notches in it. That's supposed to add some sort of a vibe to it. And then double willow blades back here, one big, one small. The issue with this one was that this wire is just too darn flexible, thin, weak. And it bent after a couple tiny fish, right? So it's not something that I use anymore. It did catch fish. They actually both caught fish. I just was not impressed with how the bait works. So then when anybody would ask me about something from Vexan, I would say, not a big fan. They actually ended up on my least favorite baits podcast as well. So I kind of thought that was that. So here's the funny part. The owner of the company actually reached out to me. We talked on the phone for a little bit, and he said, and I quote, "These baits were never supposed to hit the market." They actually deal a lot in charities and giveaways and donation, right? So they actually donated all these baits, which, you know, it might have been a good thing if they had said these were like beta baits, beta tested baits, because otherwise your name is on it. So like Vexan's name is on it, and I'm to assume this is kind of like the product they produce, the product they sell. But they wound up in an MTB box and actually in the Fishalure Canada box. That's where that spinnerbait came from. So, you know, to me as a consumer, I'm looking at it as like, these are not great products, right? Well, cool thing is he actually ended up through this conversation saying he's going to send me some stuff and we can check out their actual products and see how those stack up to some of the other products that we use or some of the other products we get in these boxes. Hence, we wind up with this giant bag right here. There's a lot of stuff in here. You can see there's actually a shirt. There's a shirt in here right off the top. We're going to get to that. I've got that many baits in here. You guys can see there's quite a few things in there. So we're going to go through what he sent me. I just wanted to, you know, off the top, whether these are good or bad, I just think that it's really cool, kind of great customer service opportunity to reach out to somebody who had a negative opinion on your product and then send them a crap ton of product. Like, sweet. I mean, I think we all as fishermen and women like love the product. Like, we're all gearheads. So I'm stoked for it, whether they're good or bad. I have a ton of crankbaits that I can basically throw around. So that's fantastic. And assuming they don't suck, I'm going to throw some in the giveaways that we do for the monthly giveaways as well, because obviously this is too many body baits for one dang person. So let's get to it. Let's see what's in here. I'm going to do the shirt first because it's the loudest crinkly bag. RIP to headphone wearers. Oh, dude. I mean, like them or not, that's a pretty sick shirt. Look at the details there. That's awesome. On the back, you got the Vexan Fishing going down the spine. And then I like the little scales, the little fish scales. That's like that Cryptek camo. That looks legit. So it's a long sleeve sun shirt. It's called scale wear. Scale wear. That's legit. Awesome, dude. I mean, anytime somebody's gonna send me like a sun shirt, like these ain't cheap. So appreciate it. Let me just dump this out. Hang on. Just filmed a little side video. follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you'll see it. Holy cow, you guys. All right, so there's a lot to go through here. We got a ton of handouts. Okay, so we got the kind of a bait card here for the Deep Thud series. Both of these are Deep Thud series baits. This is the crankbait. Call it Vern Stone Roller. Tight. One of their colors is shark blue. You know, I like to call it the chartreuse. We got the Shark King as well. And then we got, what is this? I don't think maybe I got some of these. A Rattlin Wasp. We'll see if we got one of those. It's a different kind of crankbait. We got Scaleware. This is apparently like their shirt brand. Apparently I think he mentioned that on the phone, that they sell shirts as well. So that's cool. So they sent me one of those shirts. There we go. All right, so let's dig into these baits, eh? All right, guys, so we got 5 different types of baits. This is basically their whole catalog in here. Actually, a little bit more, different sizes of some of these baits as well, which is super cool. So let's go through these. So we'll start out with this. So we got the Fat Boy Deep Thud series. I got a 12-footer right here, 3/4 ounce, 12-foot diving depth right there. And I got an 8-footer right here, which is 1/2 ounce, and that Fire Tiger. Let's pop these bad boys open. All right, I am going to be testing these as well, so part of this video you'll see a little bit on the water. I want to see how these things swim, man. I want to see if they catch fish. Hopefully we catch fish today. It's been tough. I can tell you already like this detail. These darker colors, like this Fire Tiger, actually have an opaque lip, which I think is nice for like that dirty water condition. So there's that Fire Tiger. It's got sort of the body shape, like a body shape really similar to, the Rapala DT series, that little like bottom hump right there, the super chin, if you will. Hooks feel good. Hooks are like the nickel type trebles. Seem like they'll hold up. They're a little more stout. And we got this bad boy. This is that deeper diving one, the 12-foot depth. Nice paint job on this one. I think the polish looks good. Eyes look good. Body shape is nice. Definitely not like the cleanest looking baits, right? These dots are a little off center right there. We got kind of the visible seam on that Fire Tiger. You know, it's sort of the flat matted paint job on here, which there's nothing wrong with flat matted paint. Like, it's actually great for the river. I'm not saying that. I mean, it looks fine. Like, obviously the fish aren't going like, 3 out of 5 star paint job, not gonna bite. It's gonna look good kind of either way. If it's moving through the water, they're not gonna really notice. So I think that's fine. What's more important to me right now is gonna be the action from these things. But if you also look at this, it's got kind of that scooped lip on this one. Interested to see if that just makes it dive faster or what that does for me. We'll see. You know, and part of the issue here too that we had, part of the issue we had with the other baits was like they just didn't swim the way I felt they were supposed to swim. Oh, and very interesting rattle system to it, right? There's like a thud and a tinny rattle to it, little combo. Super loud. Not sure if that's going to help me in the fall right now. So mainly I'm going to take these out on the water. We're going to test them out for casting, fishing them back, see how they run, try and beat them up a little bit, see what happens. We're going to put them through the ringer, as it were, today. If we catch fish, awesome. That's actually not the intent. Fishing has been really tough around here lately, so I'm not going to let myself just get in my head there. All right, let me show you guys a couple different colors that came in this. We got a ton of different colors. Holy heck. So we saw the Fire Tiger, saw sort of that shad with that chartreuse lateral line there as well. We also have what they call the gold shiner there. A little reflective on the bottom with that white and red and yellow and gold there. That looks good. We got the Charbleu. Just got the blue flake up on top, chartreuse body, orange and white belly. And then we got these two. So this is Colby's Bass Candy. It's like that purple chartreuse and white. Looks like we got little blue flake, kind of sparkles all over the place there. And then we got this one. What is this one? The Fat Bass. Sort of a bass type color. Interesting little pattern there. White, orange, and some pink. Oh no, there's pink on it. So that's a Fat Boy crank. Next up, we got these same kind of Deep Thud series. This is the Fat Boy Squarebill. Got what they call Shelby's Shad, which is that white, little smoke gray up on top, that shad color. that chartreuse belly, which looks pretty sweet. And then we've got the, this is called Bone. It's a little more like glow in the dark looking, a little purple on the face, right? A little purple, or is it purple? Purplish, bluish, I don't know, some indigo, there you go. Orange belly right there. And again, like, honest opinion here, not like the greatest looking baits ever. They have a decent body shape. To me, I was talking to Paul and Chaz over on the BurlyFishing podcast. Go like and subscribe. Last night about these a little bit, and you know, they kind of remind me of a cross between like a Rapala, like the DT series, and like the Storm Arashi, or like these bulbous type baits, which plenty of brands offer. But I just gotta say, like, quality wise, I'm gonna give these like a 3 out of 5 stars. Like, I think the body shape is good. I'm gonna test the durability. I like the, you know, details of like the opaque lip, stuff like that. I think that's cool on the darker colors, or stuff for darker water, and the clear lip on some of the other models. Interesting. I think they're molded well. They're probably durable, but yeah, like the eye placement sometimes a little bit off. Like that one's good. That one's off. You can see right there. A little interesting. And then sometimes you can see the seam. So I think, you know, just process, the factory process, the manufacturing process for them, you know, we can make it better, right? So I don't know. I try to give benefit of the doubt till I fish some baits. You guys know that. Like, I've talked trash about baits before, then I go fish them, and then I catch, you know, PB pike. Just did it this week on that. Like, you know, can't hate till you fish it. But yeah, just from looks alone, it looks like these could use a little improvement. That's all I'm saying. Other colors that come in this squarebill variation, we'll be throwing these today too. We got Sherry's Shad, which is that first crankbait color I showed you guys as well. And then we've got, this one's called the Shark King. You know, we got to throw this today. Shark King. That's very interesting. Interesting color. Next up, we got, this one was freaking sick to me. This is going to be one Paul's going to try and steal from me. So this is the Rattlin Wasp, which is going to be more of a shallow crank. This is more for like walleye, crappie. You got a front red hook. This one's called the Perch Goblin color. Now these ones I think look much better. These look much better than the Fat Boys. So maybe that's the purpose with the Fat Boys. Maybe it's just like a beat them up, cast them around kind of bait. It definitely could be. If it's more durability over look, I get it. I'm behind that 100%. These ones look sweet. Look at the lip on that one. That's awesome. I like these a lot. So this is a floating kind of shallow diving crankbait. You got that front red hook. Got good looking body to it, a little reflective like chrome coat, red eyes. Money. I like that one a lot. And then we got a smaller one. This is a 1/6 of an ounce. So this one's the 1/4 ounce model. This one right here is the 1/6 ounce. There you go. So a little bit smaller size to it. Same kind of details. You got the red eye, the shiny coat, that, you know, lip, same similar design to that, and that front red hook, all of which look great. I really like this bait too. Here's that rattle. Rattle's a little bit different. And finally, we got this Stone Roller series, Vern's Stone Roller. So here's the Stone Roller. So a little bit of a longer body design to it. And you know, they say on the packaging, like, this is the one that's meant more for contact with the bottom. So if you're going over structure, if you want to clang and bang around with your crankbaits, like, this is the one that you're throwing. Again, love the Fire Tiger design. Love the opaque lip. I think that's sick. I liked this color too. I didn't get this in the other cranks, but check this out. We got, what is this? This color is called the Gold Ghost. So it's translucent. You can see what these rattle chambers kind of look like now. So you can see that right there. Boom, boom. Deep Thud. That's what it's called. Deep Thud series. And then like just that gold detail up on top and on bottom. I think that looks pretty gnarly. And these ones actually look a little better quality wise. Yeah, so these ones look a little bit better quality wise. Interesting. So maybe it's just like how they're producing the Fat Boys. But again, if the idea behind the Fat Boy is like hit it against the break wall, like it won't bust. You won't break the lip on this. Maybe if it's hyper durable, I'm 100,000% behind that. All right, so 2 other colors I'll show you guys here. We got the Thumper. thumper color right there, pretty sweet. And then we got, what's this one called? Penny's Bluegill. Interesting, a little brighter face on that one. Scaly patterns look good. Nice. Same opaque lip. Lastly, we get these interesting trebles. So we got some glow trebles. If you guys use these on casting jigs and spoons, here's your little light catching crystal. Did it catch the light? Look at that. Look at that light capture ability. So it's, you know, red treble hook. You got the glow resin, which is at the bottom there. That's what you're seeing clumped up there. And these are a favorite for, you know, ice fishing, throwing it onto spoons, jigs, but mostly for me, ice fishing. I could see using those ice fishing a lot. I've got a few baits where we could swap these out on there. So we got a 6-pack here, 2 6-packs, both number 4 size. So boom, boom. So 12 replacement trebles? 12 replacement trebles, not bad. All right, guys, so what did you think, right? I'm gonna go take these out on the water here real quick, but real quick in the comments, let me know what you thought of these baits. Do they stack up? Do you think they're gonna hold up on the water? What do you think they're gonna do? Don't cheat and skip ahead to the end of the video, but I'm gonna take them out on the water right now, and I'll let you know what I think here in just a second. Let's go. And we're gonna start out with this fat boy squarebill, that chartreuse kind of shad color. Okay, so casting's easy. See how she's swimming. Moment of truth. Shouldn't be sideways. Action feels good. All right, let's do. Oh, that is a dope squarebill. Gotta say it right here, guys. This is a dope squarebill. Let's see if we can catch a fish on it, maybe. All right, so we got Fire Tiger. Should match up to the forage in this area. I'm gonna find out. This is a pretty good drop off right here that we got. So I think the 2 of these should work. Oh yeah, another easy cast. Feel that action, holy crap. That thing just dug down there. That thing is on the bottom right now. This is the 8-foot diver. Uh-oh, hang on. Okay, it's running straight. It's running straight. I mean, that's the main issue I had before, right, is they didn't run straight. This one gets down there, it runs straight. Let's see. Bomb one out there. Backlashing on a DC reel, that's fine. I'm just like popping off rocks here. So we're gonna get to test this bill out. See how strong this bill is. They have not been hitting anything that they have to chase. Lately is like the only downside I can say to fishing for me personally right now. I'm not saying these don't work, I'm just saying we're on. It's always when I talk the mad trash. He's gonna shake it. Get in there! Pike City, more than meets the eye. Fire Tiger classic pike catcher. Oh my goodness. All right, we double looped it. Hey, we got it. Easy peasy, dude. Hey, we got a fish on film. Woo! Toothy critter, toothy critter. Toothy, you guys like the toothy tube missile? Ready? Toothy tube missile. Pew! Oh baby, all right. Dude, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. All right, you guys, so closing thoughts on Vexan. I'm gonna say this, redemption. In my opinion, redemption. I'm definitely much happier with these guys right here, these cranks. I really actually, more than the cranks, I liked these stone rollers. I think that they ran super true. They were fun to throw around and like just dig into that dirty stuff, right into the gravel, into the rock, into the wood. Squarebills were pretty sweet. It's been really slow lately, so I felt really lucky and happy to have caught that pike on that awesome Fire Tiger crankbait. But all in all, guys, really, this was all just to see if this could be a redemption for this company, in my opinion, right? Maybe you guys have used them before and you like them, but just like the two baits I had encountered in the past, were not up to snuff or being in the boxes that they were in. So if this brand comes up in a box in the future, I'm not gonna be bummed about it, or at least not immediately. Still, as always, we're gonna go take it out on the water, we'll do a review, and as long as they hold up, which I was able to throw 10 to 12 of these baits on the water, wasn't able to include them all in this video because I didn't want it to be too long, it's already long enough, but was able to test them all out, see how they worked, was pretty happy with it. One funny thing I noticed while I was editing this video, PS, is if you look at that second wasp bait on the lip, instead of it saying floating, it says floatig. So overall, for Vexan, my thought would be a little more quality control would go a long way, but all in all, the baits are great. They're fun to throw, they're fun to beat up. I've got a heck ton of them right now, so I'll probably be throwing some of them into the giveaways, and I think you guys should be stoked for them because it's gonna run like a crankbait should, and I think you're gonna catch some fish on it. So I appreciate the guys over at Vexan hooking me up with these baits so I could get kind of the third review, third opinion on it, and really see what they're all about. So overall, I'm happy about it. Hopefully you guys are too, and hopefully this video was helpful for you. You know, the point of these videos is really just a place for me to state my opinion. I think that's what the internet was made for. I don't know, you guys let me know. Some of you guys like my opinion, some of you guys don't, and that's totally fine. That's the whole point. That's what YouTube was made for, you guys. I reserve the right to change my opinion in the future, but again, that's why I do the unboxing, first view, first thoughts, followed by on the water review, so I can get a holistic approach to this thing. I can look at it, I can zoom out and see the whole picture rather than just making rash assumptions and going off of that. And I want to be able to give you guys the fullest review possible so you can make an educated decision for yourselves. So again, hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, consider subscribing to the channel, smash the like button, ring that notification bell so you can see when we post more videos, and as always, subscribe to the BurlyFishing podcast, and or check us out live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. And we'll see you guys out on the water.